welcome to Vinyasa Yoga. Vinyasa meaning one breath, one movement. So for the next 60 minutes, we will be moving and breathing consciously. Before we begin the practice, I'm moving into 5 minutes of breath meditation. It is very crucial and important that we remain centered, creating that inner balance, that inner peace during this point in time. Sitting up tall, lengthening the spine, placing both hands, either palms up or palms down, resting your hands on your knees, with thumbs and index finger to touch, moving straight into Ujjayi breath, Ujjayi meaning victorious breath. So we are going to take a deep inhale through the nose and hold. And on the exhale, remaining the lips closed, exhaling through the back of the throat, out through the nose, constricting the epiglottis in the back of the throat on the exhale. So really allowing your exhales to be audible. Or if you can imagine fogging up a mirror with the mouth closed. This is the breathing technique that we should be utilizing throughout the practice. So here we go, taking a deep inhale through the nose. Lips closed, audible exhale. Again, deep inhale. Lips closed, audible exhale. Deep inhale. Lips closed, Ujjayi breath, pranayama. Moving off on your own with Ujjayi breath. And again, this is the breathing technique that we should be utilizing throughout the practice. In through the nose, out through the nose, constricting the back of the throat on the exhalation. And now placing both hands either in heart center or the third eye, center of forehead. Here, set an intention for your practice. Your intention can be a positive word, an image, a phrase. Maybe setting an intention for the world. Once your intention is set, keep it close to you throughout the practice. Allow it to guide you. Opening the eyes, beginning the practice in child's pose. Let me turn on the music here. So we're going to begin in child's pose, spreading the knees wide, big toes to touch, and lowering your hips all the way down to your heels, resting your forehead to the mat, resting your forearms, and breathe. On the inhale, tenting up the fingers. And on the exhale, shifting both hands to the right side as you lower the left hip to the left heel, resting your forehead to the mat. On the inhale, slowly moving back into center. And on the exhale, shift to the left, lowering your right hip to the right heel. And on the inhale, moving back into center and moving into all fours. Let me lower the music a little bit. Maybe it's a little too loud. And moving into all fours here. Shoulders directly above the wrists. Knees directly below the hips, moving into cat-cow. Inhale, dip the belly, arch the back, eyes gaze towards the ceiling. And exhale, round it in, navel to spine, chin to chest. Again, inhale, dip the belly, arch the back. And on the exhale, round it in. Inhale, dip and arch. Exhale, round. And moving off on your own here, continue with the cat-cows. Or simply move freely here, maybe creating sideways C's from the right and then shifting to the left. Just do what feels organic here. Do what feels natural. Or simply continue with the cat-cows. And moving back into center here. On the inhale, right hand lifts towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, lower, threading the needle, resting the right cheek to the mat, extending your left hand forward, and breathe. And slowly lowering the left hand beside you. On the inhale, right hand lifts, and exhale, lower. On the inhale, kickstanding the right foot out, straightening the left knee, left bicep to ear. And on the inhale, root to rise. Exhale, exalt, lowering the left hand, reach with the right, really reach, straightening the right elbow. Breathe, feeling that right side body stretch. Inhale, root to rise. And on the exhale, right hand lowers, lifting the left leg. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale. And on the exhale, windmill down. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Woo. Exhale, round it in, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, extending the right hand forward, and on the exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale, and on the exhale, lower. Inhale, bending the left knee to left tri. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. On the exhale, airplane the left foot out and lower. Inhale, right hand reaches. And on the exhale, thread the needle, resting your right cheek to the mat, extending your left hand forward. Maybe I need to scoot down a little bit here. And slowly lowering the left hand here. Inhale. And on the exhale. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, lower. Again, feeling that right side body stretch. Inhale, root to rise. And on the exhale, lowering both hands. Inhale, left leg lifts. Take it back into center on the exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold. And on the exhale, lower. Back into tabletop. Inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, thread the needle. This time extending the right hand forward. And slowly lowering the right hand on the inhale, left hand lifts, and exhale, lower. Inhale here, kickstanding the left foot out, straightening the right knee, right bicep to ear. Inhale, exhale, gate. Reach and lengthen through the left hand. May the eyes gazing underneath the left arm. Inhale. Exhale, lowering the left hand, lifting the right leg here. Inhale, draw it in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Windmill down. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And on the exhale, round it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On the exhale, bending the right knee to right tri. Exhale, curtsy. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Airplane out and lower. Inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, thread the needle. Again, extending the right hand forward. And slowly lowering the right hand. Inhale, left hand lifts. And exhale, lower. Inhale. Inhale, root to rise. And on the exhale, lower, lowering the right hand, reaching through the left. Breathe. Inhale. And on the exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, back into center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, chin to mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Advancement, power up by tucking the left toes here, lifting the left knee. And slowly lower down on your back, bellies. Ooh, I need to slide down a little bit. Both hands alongside the nipple line. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, lower. Extend extending hands wide, tenting up the fingers here, full Bhujangasana. Inhale, lift, shoulders are down, away from the ears. And exhale, lower. Again, deep inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And lowering the hands behind your lower back, interlacing. Inhale, heart lifts, maybe lifting the feet. 2 breaths, breathe. And slowly lower. Placing both hands alongside the rib cage here, tucking the toes. Inhale, moving into plank. And begin bending your knees, shifting your hips back into turbo dog. And straightening the knees, moving into downward facing dog. Here, pedaling out your feet. Stretching your calves, your hamstrings. Allowing your head to hang heavy. Maybe eyes gazing towards your navel. And moving into stillness here. On the inhale, tuck the toes, lift the heels, and move into plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Again, deep inhale, tucking the toes, shift to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, moving into side plank here. And on the exhale, thread the needle. Modification, lowering your right knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, exhale. And 1 more, inhale. And on the exhale, lowering the left hand. Take it to the other side, inhale. Again, modification, lowering your left leg this time. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hold. And exhale, lower the right hand into plank. Inhale, bending the knees, turbo dog. And on the exhale, downward facing dog. Continue pedaling here. Breathe. And on the inhale, tuck the toes, shift to plank. Exhale, bending the elbows, chaturanga, belly to mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, widen the knees, moving into child's pose. So know that at any time throughout the practice, you always have the option to move into child's pose. Honor your bodies, do not overextend yourselves. If you find a particular pose challenging, either modify, move into child's pose, or do something else. Maybe one of your favorite stretches or poses that you have already mastered. And slowly making your way into downward facing dog. And on the inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right thigh. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it to cross body. And extend the right leg out, remain here. 3 breaths. Opening up, working on the IT band here. on the inhale, sweeping the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping the foot through, moving into your warrior one. Inhale here, and on the exhale, lowering your hands, interlacing. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, humble. Being sure to shift your left hip forward, right hip back. Both hands should be extended towards the ceiling. So if you are here, maybe try taking it up a notch. However, do not overextend. Maybe just a little baby step. And on the inhale, moving into warrior one. Shortening your stance, straightening your right knee. Lowering your hands to your hips. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, lower. Lowering your hands to frame off your right foot. Again, your left hip should be forward, right hip back. Inhale, lift flat back. And on the exhale, lowering your left hand outside your right foot. Right hand on hip or towards the ceiling. Maybe try gazing at your right thumb. And slowly lower, framing off the foot here. Bending the right knee. Lowering the left knee. Moving into a low lunge. On the inhale, sunburst the arms. Exhale. Again, deep inhale, sunburst. And exhale. Inhale, right hand lowers, left hand reaches. Drawn back on the right shoulder. And slowly lowering your left hip down and lowering the right hand. And slowly windmill down, both hands. So we're moving into lizard here and opening up your right knee here. Shoulders should be down, away from the ears. And slowly moving back into center, tucking the toes, and moving into high skandasana by bending the left knee, moving on the other side of the mat, extending both hands forward, shifting your hips back. And slowly moving back into center, take it back to the top of the mat, bending the right knee here. Inhale, right leg lifts, and on the exhale, downward facing dog. And slowly tiptoeing one foot in front of the other until both feet reach the top of the mat, and allow yourselves to hang heavy here. Grabbing elbows, swaying side to side, shaking your head, yes and no, no and yes. So this is not about how straight you can get your knees, it's about decompressing the spine. So really bend those knees and really allow gravity to do work, its work here. Okay, really allow yourselves to hang heavy. And on the inhale here, lowering your hands here. Inhale, half lift flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. Inhale, half lift flat back, root to rise. Hands sweep, and on the exhale, hands lower to heart center. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back to prepare. And moving into chair pose, maybe closing the feet here, toes to touch. Taking one inhale, and on the exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, twist to the left, lowering your right elbow, locking it in outside your left knee here. Maybe sinking the hips a little lower. Breathe. Because so often we forget to breathe while we're twisting. So often we just forget to breathe. We have a tendency of holding our breath. And on the inhale, moving back into center. And on the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back to prepare. And on the exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it to cross body, extending the left leg out. Remain here, breathe. Being sure that your right toes are tucked here. Heel is facing the ceiling. And on the inhale, sweep the left leg up. And on the exhale, knee to nose, step the foot through, moving into warrior one. Inhale here. And on the exhale, hands lower, interlace. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, humble. Being sure to shift your right hip forward, left hip back. Again, allowing your head to hang heavy. Inhale, moving back into warrior one. And on the exhale, straightening the left knee, shortening your stance. Both hands on the hips. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, lower. Lowering both hands, framing off the foot. Shifting your right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, half lift, flat back. And on the exhale, right hand outside your left foot. Left hand on hip or towards the ceiling. Maybe try gazing at your left thumb. And slowly lowering, framing off the foot here, bending the left knee. Lowering the right knee, inhale, and on the exhale, sunburst. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, right hand lowers, reaching with the left. I apologize for this. Okay, let's just continue. Draw the left shoulder back. One more breath here, taking a deep inhale. And on the exhale, rotate, lowering your right hip, lowering your left hand. Breathe. And slowly windmill here. And moving into lizard, placing both hands on the inside of your left foot and opening up here. Maybe placing your left hand and pressing on your left knee. And slowly moving back into center, tucking the back toe, lifting the right knee. And here, moving into high skandasana to the back of the mat. Again, shifting your hands all the way forward and shifting your hips back. top of the mat here. And lifting, sweeping the left leg up. Inhale, exhale. Tiptoeing one foot in front of the other until both feet reach the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, flat back, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands sweep. Exhale, forward fold. On the inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, flat back. And on the exhale, once again, moving into chair pose. Inhale, and on the exhale, hands lower into heart center. Inhale, twist to the right. And on the exhale, lower, locking in your left elbow outside your right knee. Being very light on the toes, heavy on the heels. Maybe sinking the hips a little deeper. Breathe. And slowly on the inhale, moving back into chair. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back to prepare. And on the exhale, either step back into plank or shoot back into chaturanga, taking your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So I'm going to inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. And here, separating your shoulder blades, really rounding your upper back. Try to get your knee as close to the nose as possible. Taking one inhale. And on the exhale, step the foot through and moving into your warrior two. So opening up the hips here in warrior two. The back foot is pivoted at 90 degrees. The front heel is aligned to the back heel. The spine is lengthened. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. And on the inhale, shift forward. Exhale, exalt. Inhale. Exhale. When you're exhaling, try not to straighten your right knee. Keep it bent. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. And from here, lowering your right hand beside your right foot here, and lowering your left hand and turning, rotating your wrist so that your thumb is facing the ceiling, and gaze at your thumb. And slowly on the inhale, moving into warrior two. Exhale, exalt. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the right knee. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Being sure that your side body is aligned to your right leg. So if you are a beginner and you're here, that's fine, but eventually you want to be here in one alignment. And seeing how the upper arm and the lower arm are directly 12 and 6. It's not here or here, it's here. And slowly moving into warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, exalt. Inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to lower the right hand outside and forward past our right foot. And as gracefully as possible, shifting forward and moving into half moon. Lowering your hand to the left hip or towards the ceiling. And maybe seeing if you can lift your right hand and place it on your heart. And slowly lowering the left hand, lowering the left hip here. Inhale. And on the exhale, step back, stepping the left foot back, right foot back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left track. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold. Again, rounding off the upper back, separating the shoulder blades. Taking one inhale. And on the exhale, step the foot through, pivoting the right foot to 90 degrees. Inhale, warrior two. Breathe. Make any adjustments if necessary. The left knee is directly above the left ankle. The back foot is pivoted at 90 degrees. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, exalt. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, extended side. Drawing the right shoulder back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the left knee. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Slowly inhale, moving into your warrior two. Exhale, exalt. Inhale. On the exhale, shift forward, lowering. Again, moving into half moon. Shifting forward as gracefully as you can. Opening up, stacking the right hip over the left hip. And maybe seeing if you can lift your left hand towards your heart. And really lengthen here, creating space. And slowly lowering both hands here, lowering the right hip, stepping the right leg back, left leg back, taking your vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Again, you always have the options to move into child's pose. Actually, you know what? Let's take a child's pose. 5 breaths. And slowly moving into your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, this time opening up, stacking the right hip over the left. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the heel. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up and open. Exhale, take it to cross body, extending the right foot out, moving into your fallen triangle. Breathe. And slowly lowering your left hand, lifting your right foot, sweeping your right foot back up and open. Remain here or move into your wild thing. And slowly lowering your right hand, sweeping the right leg. Inhale. And on the exhale, knee to nose, stepping the foot through and moving into your high crescent. Inhale. And on the exhale, twist. Maybe adding an exalt. And slowly moving back into your high crescent. Taking one inhale, and on the exhale, lower. Extending your right hand back, left hand remains forward. Breathe. Inhale, moving back into high crescent. And on the exhale, lowering your hand. Inhale, shift forward. And on the exhale, move into your warrior three. Maintaining a soft bend in the right knee. Lowering your left hip by scissoring in the upper thighs. The heart is lifted. So eventually, your upper back and your lifted leg should be in one line. If you fall out of the pose, that's perfectly okay. It takes practice. We're human. We're meant to fall. But every human being has that yogi within us. And a yogi always stands up. So if you fall, you fall. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Inhale, move it back into center. Exhale, moving into supported warrior 3. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, step back into plank or shoot back into chaturanga, taking your vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, open up. Stack on the left hip, over the right. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the heel. Exhale, left knee, left try. Inhale, back up and open. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up and open. Exhale, take it to cross body, extending the left foot out. Take it to fallen triangle. And slowly lowering the right hand, lifting and sweeping the left leg. Remain here or move into your wild thing. And slowly lowering the left hand, lifting the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, moving into high crescent. Inhale here, and exhale, lowering the hands. Remain here, or take an exalt. And moving back into high crescent. Inhale, lower, sending the left hand back. And slowly moving into high crescent. Inhale here, hands in heart center. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Bending the right knee towards the heart. And take it to warrior 3. Again, this time lowering your right hip by scissoring in the upper thighs, maintaining a soft bend in the standing leg. Do not lock in your knee. The lifted leg is extremely active. The lifted foot is extremely flexed. The toes should be pointed towards the mat. Again, if you lose balance, It's okay. Simply move back into it. Be gentle with yourselves. Inhale, moving into center. Exhale, supported warrior 3. Inhale, half lift, flat back. And on the exhale, either step back into plank, shoot back into chaturanga. Take your vinyasa. One breath, one movement. And slowly here, begin walking the hands to your feet, widening your stance about mat width apart. Grabbing hold of your big toe with your 2-piece fingers. Taking one inhale, half lift, flat back. And on the exhale, bending the elbows, lowering your head, being very light on the heels, maybe shifting slightly forward, as if you are going to tip over, but you do not. And on the inhale, half lift, flat back, releasing the toes here. Exhale, bending the knees. And moving into tripod, or at least attempt. Well, actually, before the tripod, let's open up the hips here, placing your elbows on the inside of your knees, hands in heart center, and begin pressing the elbows on the inside of your knees. Very important to open up the hip area. Okay, this is where all our emotions are stored. This is where all our suppressed emotions are stored. Suppressed emotions are not supposed to be there. This is why it's important to open up the hip area. And slowly lowering your hands and moving, attempting to move into tripod, or if you have crow pose into your practice, move into crow pose. So the reason why I want to move into tripod is because for beginners, intermediate, it's a lot easier to move into tripod than it is to move into crow pose. At least I found it much easier, and then eventually I moved into the crow. So we're gonna tuck the toes, lift the heels, lifting our hips, lifting our booty as high as we can, shifting forward, and resting our knees high on our triceps. Okay, and from here, begin rock back and forth, and lifting one foot and lowering. Shifting back, shift forward, lifting the other foot and lowering. A couple more times, rock back and forth. Be sure that your finger pads are pressed on the mat, and slowly begin to shift forward, lowering your head on the mat, lifting both feet, resting your knees on your triceps. And slowly lowering your feet to the mat, taking an inhale, straightening the knees, forward fold. Breathe. And inhale, half lift, flat back, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands sweep. And on the exhale, hands lower to the side, Samasthiti. And let's move on top of the mat. And we're going to move into tree. Modification, remain here. Level up directly below the knee, or take it directly above. So you want to make sure that you really work on opening up the right hip so that the right knee extends all the way to the right side of the room. Hands either in heart center or towards the ceiling. And maybe swaying. Maybe try closing your eyes. And slowly moving the right knee into center and into a figure four. Remain here or bend the left knee and lower. Maybe pressing down on the right knee here, being sure that you maintain that your left foot is flexed here to support your right knee. The heart is lifted. And from here, slowly lowering your right hand, keeping your left knee bent, lowering your head. And this should feel actually pretty yummy. And slowly, with control, moving back into center. Woo! And slowly lowering the right leg, moving off on the left. Again, modification, remain here. Leveling up, or take it directly above the knee. Really working on opening up the left side of the hip here. Again, hands in heart center or towards the ceiling. Maybe swaying, maybe closing the eyes. I need to find a different location to make these videos because my hands keep getting cut off, and I really want you to get the most out of this practice. So I'm going to make more adjustments in my upcoming videos. I really apologize that, it's in some parts my head was cut off, other parts my feet were cut off, or hands. Truly apologize. And on the, we didn't do the figure four, moving into figure four, left ankle on top of the right knee, above the right knee. Remain here or bend the right knee. Being sure to flex your left foot, maybe pressing down on your left leg here, left knee. And slowly lower. Maintain the bend in your right knee here, lowering your head. And slowly moving back into center, drawing the knee towards the heart and lower. And on the inhale, hand sweep. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back to prepare. And on the exhale, step back or shoot back into chaturanga, taking your vinyasa. Inhale, exhale. And on the inhale, right leg lifts. And on the exhale, right knee to right wrist, moving into pigeon. Now you can make pigeon either restorative, placing your forearms down, or active, lifting your torso, lifting your heart, maybe grabbing onto your left foot here and take a quad stretch. Maybe work on balance. Simply move into restorative, being sure to square off your hips here. Center, tuck the left toes, sweeping the right leg, inhale, Exhale. Option to remain here for a moment or option to take a vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to left wrist. Restorative pigeon or move into active. And slowly making your way into center, tucking the right toes, sweeping the left leg. Inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. Remain here for a moment or take your last vinyasa if you choose to. And however you choose to meet me into center of the mat in Sukhasana, either step into it or jump into it. And extending both knees, both feet actually forward. Both feet are flexed, taking a deep inhale. And on the exhale, forward fold, grabbing onto the outer blade of the feet or your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale, half lift, flat back. And exhale, forward fold. And slowly moving into center, bending the right knee and crossing it over the left. Right hand behind your lower back. Inhale, lift with your left hand. Exhale, twist, lower, locking in your right elbow outside your left elbow outside your right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and on the exhale, twist. Being sure that your left foot is flexed. And maybe on each inhale, see if you can take the twist a little deeper into the pose. And slowly moving back into center and counter the twist. Chaturanga the arms. Slowly moving into center, straightening the right knee, bending the left, and crossing it over the right. Left hand behind your lower back. Inhale, hands reach. And on the exhale, twist, lower, locking it in. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And on the exhale, twist. Again, on each inhale, see if you can twist a little deeper into the pose. Slowly moving back into center and counter the twist. Moving back into center here and into Navasana. Taking 3 breaths. Taking 1 inhale, and on Exhale, slowly lowering down on your backs. So from here, lifting the feet, bending the knees, drawing your knees to the chest, begin rocking from side to side. And lowering the feet here, moving into bridge pose, counting. Well, we're going to remain here for 5 breaths. So tucking in the shoulder blades, be sure that the heels are close to the glutes. Taking one deep inhale, hips a lift here. And remain here or interlace your hands underneath your lower back. Breathe, 5 breaths. Try to remain your head still. Do not turn your head from side to side. Breathe. And slowly lower. And once again, lifting your feet here, moving into happy baby, grabbing onto the outer blade of both feet, and pulling your both feet outside your rib cage, and then lower down, being sure to press your your tailbone rather, down to the mat, and begin rocking side to side. To center here, begin crossing the right leg over the left and lowering the knees to the left side of the room. Teeing out your right hand. And returning back into your natural rhythm of breathing as it should be. Slowly moving back into center, crossing the right, crossing the left over the right, and lowering the knees to the other side, teeing out your left hand. I want you all to know what a privilege it is for me to guide practice and continue guiding practice. I really had no intentions of making online videos, but I just felt the need to under these circumstances. And moving back into center. And if there are any last poses that you wish to move into, either a plow or a shoulder stand, or maybe taking another bridge, yogi's choice here, or simply move into your final rest, Shavasana. This is where you receive the benefits of the practice. This is where the body is most receptive, laying down on your backs with feet mat width apart, palms face towards the ceiling, moving into restoration, renewing, replenishing. Enjoying the bliss. Recommended to remain in Shavasana for at least 7 minutes. The ideal time for a Shavasana session is 10 minutes. I'm going to be closing off practice here while you remain in Shavasana. Take all the time you need, honoring the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.